Hi, Kash.
Hey, Marek. I have a
Let's.
hard stop at 9:30, but I
Okay.
hope that we're right
Uh,
at the point where it can be a short review.
yes, yeah, I think so. I don't have too much to share. I've been working away at the mundane work of getting all the citations in line and the images and so on.
Okay,
But otherwise, yeah, there's not too much to talk about.
good.
Let's see if we can convince others to join on just the 2 weeks before Christmas.
I know. I think that's the other challenge, right?
Yeah,
Everybody's got
yeah,
like 10 different things going on, and
yeah, yeah,
either at work or whatever. It just seems like there's just a general drop off of people, and a
yeah.
lot of
Everything
people are
gets quieter,
traveling
and
as
it's
well, right?
it's probably nice for people to get a little bit of a break and then start up again in the new year. Yes, I was going to suggest to everyone that like to make this one the last meeting this year and then just circle back the second week of January, because there's yeah, I think we're like in well enough shape to be able to present it to the main group at the end of January and basically have pretty much everything settled. Hi, Trent.
Hi, Merrick. Hi, Cash.
Hey,
How have things been going with the figures and changing some of those over?
Pretty good. I saw you had made a comment on the file, but I haven't looked at
Yes,
what it was. But yeah, I was hoping, I don't know if we'll have a chance today to maybe go through that. 'Cause there's some I think like the ones I just grabbed off of like ASC's website and things like that. I'm
right.
pretty sure I could just leave those, right? So I reconstructed the other ones. So
Okay, yeah, yeah. Hi, Anu. Hi, James. Yeah, I
And
had been I was going through the paper and I basically looked at, well, whether you can at least see those images on the web and then like I guess the licensing question is another one. But this one table that is arguably very interesting and important about the summary of all packaging technology plus a relative cost like influence between the two or between the various ones and also things like thermal. I don't think that
mhm.
like I think that's probably from a report like as you had put
hey,
in the reference, but I don't think that's even like accessible even as a sample anywhere. So I'm
Marek, sorry, are you sharing
yeah.
your screen?
No, not yet. But I can do
Uh,
that.
yeah,
I can,
because you're talking about some picture or something like that. Oh,
yes, that's right. That's right. Let's see. Okay. Share. This was in packaging, and then
That
oh,
one right there.
exactly this one. So it's super helpful, but I wonder if basically with like I think the effective like if we put this in the document and call the document Creative Commons, then we're effectively saying that now everything in there can be freely shared. And I don't
Mm,
know if that's the intent of the this research firm here.
right. So I'm pretty sure I'm checking right now that I reconstructed that table, but
Okay, yeah.
it may be a little bit too close to where I got it from. Let me.
But I think we
So
could
I.
even like I think the numbers like that's probably the most important, and I think those are like abstracted away enough that somebody like you in your position would be able to get to similar numbers. But I do wonder if maybe we just change things slightly or take out a like column or something, or so that it doesn't become just like a one-to-one copy, and then we can call it like kind of maybe that it was inspired, but not that it was like fully copied.
Right. Yeah, because I think that that's exactly what my thoughts were. Is uh I think I think the problem is a lot of the wording I put in there, even though I'm pretty sure I did reconstruction. I was looking right now to see if I could find the source of the source
Okay.
file where I put it in, but
Yeah.
is um certainly I could kind of change the way I think that the relative cost, is probably okay, although I could probably kind of dumb it down a little bit as far as the range, you know, just say about this or about that.
Yeah.
The bump pitch, no problem. Primary manufacturer, I think, is probably also no problem.
Yeah, I think when
Um,
I'm going through that, it's basically the information here. I think you can probably piece together on your own. Like if you just enter and say like who builds laminates, then you'll get to those same suppliers. Or if you say
yeah,
like what are the OSETs in general, like the top 10 OSETs say, and what are like, and then just cross map them to this technology.
exactly.
So then yeah, so maybe I guess then I just figured that I didn't want to make like I want to make sure that we're not like copying something where there's a lot of like proprietary information in it. But I think now that I'm looking through it, maybe even the max power we can like I'm not sure if that's something that we like. I'm not sure if we can get to those numbers otherwise through web searches. But I guess you could go by example products and what power they're burning, and then you would have kind of a guideline.
Mhm. Yeah, so yeah, let me just yeah, that was actually the last thing I was on was that table was I was thinking, okay, yeah, I think I need to change it up. So yeah,
Okay,
let me
all right.
go ahead and like you said, you know, a lot of that stuff I can just pull uh you know different places.
Yeah.
It is an image though. Gosh, where did I have to remember.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, but yeah, let me fix that one. Other than that, I would say as far as figures, uh, um, there is a okay figure one. I did take that from a paper, so that one still needs to be fixed.
Yeah. Oh,
Uh,
this is
yeah,
the
the figure one in the packaging. Yeah, so that one.
yeah. So I started this is the version
Mm,
here where
yeah.
all the figures are enumerated correctly.
Yeah, so that one actually, I believe I've already created a figure that I can upload.
Okay.
And then the table, yeah, we just talked about. Let me
Yeah.
redo that.
And I mean this
Figure
one would be
five.
quick to
Yeah, I've
do.
done that. Yeah, I've done that one already. Figure
Okay.
six, I think you did.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
Yeah.
So this is fine. This
And
one
it's
is fine.
seven.
You already
I created that one. Yeah.
exactly. Yeah, okay. So those are
Yeah.
the main
So.
ones, but then there are like a bunch more in the backup section. This one we talked about, that's fine. That's from NXP.
Mhm.
This one
That.
here, I think that's
So,
probably like if you want, I could
yes.
also help with like one or two of them. Like I mean, that's certainly something you can do in half an hour in PowerPoint.
That
Uh
one's real simple. I can do that. Yeah.
yeah, and then
That
this
one
one is
I.
ASC as well.
Yeah. Uh-huh. So that one, yeah. So this one, you know, of course, is just if you go to ASC's website and just search for focus, you know, this is
Yeah.
the image that comes up. So do you think I need to recreate that or?
I mean, it probably would be it's certainly safer if we did.
Okay.
But I would say if you want, I could also like help with like taking on like one or two or so to make it a little bit easier because I know that you have like it is truly helpful to have these images and it would be yeah, so
Yeah.
and then we just like avoid any future problems.
Okay. Well, that one's probably pretty simple. The next
Yeah.
one, though, if you scroll down
Yeah,
to
no,
the
that
next
one
one.
that one is the issue. Like that one we can't like at least the eye diagram and the image here. But I'm wondering if even if just like we could have the reference like I think Anu had also referenced the image earlier
Mhm.
this one in the architecture which by
Yeah.
itself I think that we could withdraw and then but we can have the same citations just go to the actual white paper from Xilinx and then they may have
Yeah.
the actual
So
image in there.
So we could just
So
take that image out, right, and then just reference, right?
Yeah.
And I think just say, okay, this is where you can find it.
yeah, my review team had an objection to the image saying we should probably redraw it because it's a
Yeah.
copyright. Yeah.
Yeah.
The Xilinx one.
Yeah.
Yeah, so let's just take that out then. I don't think it's in backup anyway. And
Yeah, no,
Oh,
so we have
this is
two Rams
also,
Islands.
that's
We have
also
this
light.
one,
Oh, that one, yeah.
this
Okay.
one, so this one we could redraw and we can like take out the other
Yeah.
one, or then use actually the same image if we wanted.
Yeah. Yeah, this is just showing like yeah, the co-os and so it's pretty easy to redraw. I
Yeah,
probably have
exactly.
some that I've created myself in the past anyway.
Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, so then that.
Yeah, okay, yeah,
me.
so we'll just take that one out there because
yeah,
the
and then
eye
we have
diagram and all
the
that. So that's
email
this one's a patent, it's just from the patent office, and so I think that's
yeah,
should be okay.
and
And
then
hybrid bonding, I've recreated that one too. So.
okay. Yeah, and I guess those were all the images then.
Yeah, so yeah, so Merrick, I'll the ones that I've done already, I'll go ahead and put them into the draft online this afternoon. And then there might be one or two still that I need to finish up. But shouldn't they're pretty simple ones, so
Okay, sounds good. So yeah, otherwise what I had done like this week was the mainly the like citations and making sure the images are all like now basically no repeating numbers. So that is all fixed. And citations are all in place as well. Like I probably spent a little bit too much time even trying to make it into like the APA format, like used an online tool to help generate like that it's correct. But anyway, we have lots of citations now that all at least look very legitimate. So okay, I'm not logged in here. Anyway, yeah, so I think that's what I have done. And otherwise, I know you pinged me about the license, but it sounds like you have been able to talk to someone about.
They are talking internally, so
Okay.
I will get back to you as soon as I hear back from them.
Yeah. Okay.
Thanks.
I mean, I think like it's like I mean, don't tell them that, but we basically any time before the end of January would be fine. Because we
Yeah.
like so far it's just sitting, but if it
Yeah.
feels urgent to them, that's probably good.
Yeah, no, and I basically said like easiest way to publish this as a white paper is using the Creative Commons, and that's what we want to do.
Yeah.
Review and let us know. Well, don't come back with objections is what I would like to tell them, but I can't. So.
Yeah. We just need their sign off, but we don't need their opinions.
No comments, just sign off.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, yeah, that sounds good. Well, I'm glad that they're on it. All right. Are there any other questions or feedback on last minute changes here? And go back to the agenda.
Mary, what's the schedule again on this paper?
Yeah.
So the schedule, that is a great question. I'll remind myself. I had written it down in previous meeting notes. But basically, let's see where I got this. Oh yeah, here it is. So the schedule right now is to present this to the general group on January 19th. And then I think the presenting it to the server subgroup committee is optional, but they would meet on January 24th. And then we could go to the incubation committee early February.
Assuming that's fine, that would be like targeting for early February.
That's right. Yeah, yeah. So there was I think there was a decision. They always meet at the beginning of the month, and like December was too early. Early January, I'm out, and so we just settled on the early February.
Got it. Thanks. Yeah.
Yep.
Jason, you know, when if we need to reference this white paper somewhere in future.
Oh, I see. Yeah, yeah, that makes sense.
To look for that link and reference from the OCP website.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Okay, and then the other thing I think I'd mentioned earlier in the call, I assume like people are traveling for the holidays, so I would probably say this can be our last meeting this year, and that we just reconvene then in January. I'm personally out until the 5th, so I would say we can just meet again on the 12th, which would be kind of like 1 week before the presentation to the general group.
Sounds like a plan.
Okay. Excellent. Any other thoughts?
Happy holidays.
Yeah, exactly. Sounds good.
Mhm.
All right. Yeah. Then thanks everyone for
Happy
joining.
holidays, everyone.
Happy
All right,
holidays.
yeah, happy holidays.
Yeah,
Thanks.
happy holidays and
Thank
happy
you.
new
Thanks, Marek. Thanks,
No problem.
everybody.
Thanks, Mark.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.